I don't know, masa tu macam nak mak aku sangat. You know?
Janganlah nangis kawan. Alah, give hug.
Ah.
Yeah, I knew. Wah, this is a difficult topic ah.
Okay, so hari ni Ira bersama dengan Natalie. Okay, we're going to talk about something which is really close to our heart. Tapi kita orang tak pernah cerita ke orang pun. So tak Natalie?
Actually,
Nice.
most of our videos semua kelakar-kelakar. We have a lot to share that is very emotional also. Pretty sure that you might enjoy today punya story or cerita. So we should try, okay? Kita cuba funny, kita cuba emotional, kita cuba dunia yang lain lah. Tengok apa
Aduh,
yang
stress. Okay. It was really like something yang macam kita orang tak plan pun nak. Because lama-lama kita orang ada kisah Nat dan Ira, kita orang tak pernah nak cerita dekat YouTube ke apa ke pasal kita punya parents dan sebagainya ke. So this is the first time lah. So
Okay lah, so today's topic is about how you, the struggles that you have while getting over the loss of a loved one. Can be anybody like your grandmother ke, your mother ke, your father ke, tapi the closest person to you for most people is probably your mom. So my mom was a single mom, so she divorced my father. It wasn't a nice divorce. And then she ran back from Germany, from Germany to Malaysia. So masa first sampai dekat sini, my mom is a teacher and it was very hard for her to get a job or a good paying job to support me to go to a good school. So my mom wanted to send me to an international school just to make sure that I learned everything. So the first part of our lives was very, very difficult after the divorce. So my mom did everything that she could. Dia macam sacrifice dia punya, you might say, happiness to make sure that anak dia semua okay. That one is the one thing I feel that, you know, I tak appreciate sangat pasal my mom. Masa dia alive.
because you're still kecil.
Yeah.
Kecil.
So my mom very protective and my mom's very, you know, like, this I can't do, that I can't do, I need to be good in school, I need to do that. And it was very difficult for me. And sometimes I feel like, hey, annoying na. Like, why are you so annoying? Dalam my mom and have a 40-year age difference. So my mom had me when she was 40, not when she was young. She had many miscarriages. She couldn't get a kid. It was very hard for her. So I think masa dia dapat I tu dia macam, like, I think jakun a bit, like, oh my god, this is my kid and I want to make sure that she's okay, you know?
Yeah, she's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. So it was very difficult growing up. But then, you know, one day I remember my entire life like came to a stop. It was a very, I tak tahu macam mana nak explain dengan you. Bila you tengok your mom balik daripada hospital and dia cakap dengan you yang dia sakit dengan cancer, you rasa macam perkataan cancer tu macam it's so painful to hear, and it's like, that's it, my whole life is going to change. You know, like, I can't do this anymore. Like, it's so much, and you think you're very selfish because you think of yourself, you don't think about your mom, right? So when I heard that she was not well, it just, my whole world came crashing down.
How did you find out about cancer? How bad cancer was?
I think you always hear like macam kan your mom ada kawan and kawan tu sakit or whatever, and you dengar perkataan cancer ataupun you pergi dengan your mom jumpa this kawan yang sakit, or what's wrong with her, got cancer, what's wrong with it, got cancer. So you always associate cancer dengan like the worst, like it was terrible. Like, so when I heard it from my mom, dia cakap, I want to go to the hospital because I found a lump on my breast. And then I dah dengar macam apa ni, and I remember I cakap dengan, you know, like, God, please, she's the only person in my life because my mom and dad are divorced and I have family, but it's just me and my mom my whole life. So masa dia cakap dengan I tu, I ingat lagi, I'm normally a noisy kid. I can't shut up. I'm always doing something wrong or something annoying, or like I just terrible. Tapi I rasa I diam je. I didn't speak to anybody for a very long time because I tak tahu macam mana nak handle that stress and how to cope with that stress also, because you're a kid. What do you know? It changed me a lot for a brief moment in time, and it took a lot for me to turn back and become happier. I can't say that. It took a lot for me to become me again, you know.
Right.
So yeah, that's a very difficult thing. Cuba you cerita lah Ira. Nanti I nangis ni. Cepat you cerita yours, then we just
You
go.
tak habis cerita lagi. Lepas
Apa
tu,
lagi nak?
how did berapa lama your mom sakit sampai dia meninggal?
Masa dia sakit tu, it was already quite bad, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So daripada dia tahu yang dia sakit tu, terus kena pergi radiotherapy, chemotherapy, ni tu, whatever, everything. Rambut gugur, titik. Oh, I'm wearing a t-shirt today. It's by Alia B. Support of breast cancer. So literally my mom had to cut off her breast. And you know, it doesn't work well for a lady if half of your titik is gone. You know, like it's a very painful for you to see. And you're stressed, like how do I pay for things? How do I pay for my medical? You know, all these sort of things. So it was a very short period yang dia sakit. Masa first tu I tak faham. Tapi in maybe about a year, it went from okay, I'm okay to oh no, this is very bad. Like a year and a half macam tu. And I remember the last kejap dia laju gila. I thought she was going to be okay. And then one day macam tak boleh makan. And then so I was like, and then what do I do? And I kena angkat my mom, I kena mandikan dia, I masak untuk dia. Dulu I macam brat, like I don't want to cook, I don't want to clean, I don't want to do anything. My mom suruh I lap window pun I tak nak buat. Tapi I feel like at that time when my mom needed me the most, I remember I stepped up my game and I was like, okay, I can do this. So I sorang-sorang lah angkat my mom, mandikan dia, masak untuk dia. So dia akan jerit daripada atas how to cook a fish or how to fry vegetables or whatever. And I'll be like, huh? And then so I'll be cooking. Yeah, it was a very challenging time for me. So yeah. Apa lagi you nak tahu? Sedih loh.
Okay, we stop till that part first lah, okay? And then kita sambung balik your part. Okay, I pula sama macam Nat Ira, aku dah sedih kat sana. Okay. You know, I dah lama tak nangis sama my mom, you know what I mean?
Ira jangan lah. Sabar, nafas. Okay, macam ni. I ask you question, you jawab, okay? Lagi senang.
You jawab. Okay.
What was your relationship like with your mother sebelum dia sakit?
Oh man, you pandai dengan soalan ni
Taklah,
I was anjing dengan kucing with my mom. I think because we look similar, kita orang, kalau orang tengok I macam sekarang kan, I mean, macam ni. Okay.
Oh, you're
Sebenarnya kalau orang tengok I, diorang akan always like, oh macam arwah mama, you look so much like your mom, you know. Mana ni, tak start cerita aku dah sedih. Kau ni jahat lah.
Sedih lah. Cepatlah cerita lah.
Anyways, I memang daripada dulu memang I sama dengan my mom. I don't know why everyone suka relate I dengan my mom. Okay, that's why I think kita orang memang tak boleh klik langsung. Ya, langsung. Macam always quarrel, macam I always buat hal. I don't know why, because I'm more like to my dad. I'm memang rapat gila dengan my dad. Tapi kalau my mom aku macam, you know like, semak lah mak aku ni macam tu lah. Masa muda kan, masa kecil kan. Macam, oh my god, annoyingnya. Macam anything, macam I love to annoy her. I think she loves to annoy me too. Macam kita memang sama tau. So, and then I don't know, macam masa dia, I don't remember how we found out that she got cancer. I don't remember that. Masa tu, I think I dah masa tengah belajar college. And then, I think 19 ke 18 something like that lah, 18 tahun macam tu. Okay. Janganlah nangis, buruk muka kau nangis, okay?
Alah, jahat.
Anyway. Tak apa. Okay, anyways. So, kita orang masa macam, okay, my parents masa macam very positive tau. Macam, my dad would be like, oh, it's gonna be fine, you know. Mama macam baru stage berapa, I forgot, I think stage 2 2 ke 3, I forgot. But it's gonna be fine. Mama will go through this, try to educate us adik-beradik that it's gonna be okay. Mama akan jadi okay. My mom masuk very positive. Maybe I don't know times yang dia menangis ke apa with my dad, I don't know. Kita as anak-anak tak tahu langsung. But apa yang I nampak kat dia, she was a very strong person. Dia macam tak tunjuk dia sedih langsung. And then after that, macam bila found out tu, memang doktor katanya macam ada 5 years to live. So we're like, oh okay. Tapi selalunya macam my dad lah kan, knowing my dad, he be like, selalunya ada je orang yang okay cure, so they can live, you know, insyaAllah boleh pada umur sebagainya. Tapi bla 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 sebelah. So kita macam, okay, we move on with our lives. Okay, macam my mom terus nak pergi chemo, pergi therapy, and then every time pun my dad will teman, every single time my dad will teman her. So she's very, she's like me. She's like me. She's so manja with my dad.
Tapi I rasakan Ira, I rasakan part chemotherapy tu, I rasa it is the most painful thing for you to watch somebody to go through. Tahu, tak tahulah, dia punya nausea, dia punya muntah, dia punya rambut gugur. It's like you tak boleh bayangkan perasaan orang tu tengah go through that. You tengok punya dah sedih. Orang tu tengah go through benda tu lagilah. I tak tahu apa rasa dia. So I macam thinking back, it's like it's a very painful thing, especially for a kid to watch their parent who is so strong go through something like that.
I remember macam my mom kalau balik chemo kan, mungkin my dad dah hantar dia balik rumah, and I'll be home kan, and then I'll be in my room. Then I ingat lagi footsteps dia, sebab rumah kita rumah panjang tau, dekat I duduk dekat UDM dulu. I akan dengar footsteps dia akan pakai slippers kat dalam rumah kan. Pak dia balik dah tu. So dia setiap kali balik dia akan macam Ira, dia biasa macam aku juga macam apa tu dia macam biasa. And then bila keluar bilik, she'll be like, oh Ira tolong ambil kain, something like that kan, because she's in the room. Dia masuk je, dia tengah baring atas katil, and she's like sakit gila. Dia macam dia jerit, dia macam tutup muka dia dengan pillow, dia sakit. So I'll be like maybe I tak tahu nak tunjuk emotion I'll be like, mau okay ke, something like that je. I tak ada macam nak nangis ke apa, because I don't want to show dia yang I pun weak, you know what I mean. So yeah, macam every time pun dia balik chemo je, she'll be in a room, and then masa tu dia punya finger semua gelap-gelap because it's open, right. Dia punya rambut semua masih gugur. And then I remember lagi macam she'll be like, she belek her breast, and then dia tunjuk kita orang semua di balik. Saya tengok mama tak ada titik. Lepas tu bapa macam, alah cantik je, you know what I mean. And then one day tu macam and then ada one time tu macam she got this surgery, I don't know which part of the badan, I think the perut or something like that. Boleh letak dia punya lemak tu dekat her breast. So dia ada breast lah, you know what I mean, ada macam tipu punya breast lah. And masa tu macam she was so happy, she feels like a woman again, you know what I mean. So that time macam of course I pun tak understand kenapa kau happy sangat, mak aku ni pun ada titik kan. But yeah, now that I'm older and I'm married, and I understand lah kenapa was so happy, you know, being married with kids, you know. And then of course lah kau nak look perfect, you know, in front of your husband, betul tak? So now I understand. Lepas tu itulah macam dia jaga makan. She always jog every morning, she go jogging. Dia akan every morning dia pergi mengaji dengan kawan-kawan, you know, that's memang dia punya normal stuff that dia buat. And then every single time pun dia masuk hospital, dia akan keluar balik. Kita macam, mama masuk hospital mesti keluar balik, tak ada masalah lah. Mama will be okay, mama will be okay. We always, adik-adik will be like that.
You're so positive.
Sebab always like that. Sebab selalu diorang sama hospital kan. Keluar masuk. And then because bukan my mom bukan je ada breast. Bila dia breast cancer tu, dia dah buat semua tu, dia affect the lungs pula. So she has to tebuk. Dia macam, dia gradually goes to every part of your body. So dia akan attack there, attack here and there, and last kali attack the heart. So yeah. So you nak I sambung ke macam mana? So okay, one day
Kau nak
one
cerita
day
kawan?
aku cerita je lah, kau tak nak cerita. Kau nak cerita tak nak pasal mak kau ni? Kau sama cerita kau pula. Start.
Lebih kurang sama lah. Cuma my mom, I rasa my mom is one of those strong Chinese ladies who does not say anything. You know, everything is I'm okay. Tapi I tahu dekat belakang tu kalau dengan kawan-kawan dia ke whatever ke, mesti dia akan cakap like, you know, I'm worried about my child. One of the things that she did for me is, okay macam ni I have a German passport. Tapi I have a Malaysian, tapi dia punya nervous masa dia I rasa macam dia tahu dia akan pass away. So apa yang dia buat is dia pergi cari dia punya high school boyfriend yang sekarang dah jadi Tan Sri. And dia cakap dengan dia, please do me a favor and help me to make sure that she gets a PR to live here because I don't know where she's going to go. For me lah. Because I kena pergi chop my passport every year, I think. So I had to go through the stages of getting my PR. Tapi macam that was the one thing yang macam they want to make sure yang I ni okay. And I think, you know, she never told me. She never said anything to me. She never explained how painful it was. She just always, okay, let's go to school or let's go do this. Tapi I know now as a person yang you dah tua ni, there's a lot of problems that you have. Tapi you tak cerita dengan you akan cerita dengan kawan-kawan you, tapi you never want your child to see that you are in pain or whatever. And I really like, kalau I think back, I'm so selfish for like, oh, what about me? Where am I going to live? Or how am I going to do this? But, you know, you learn a lot as you grow up and you learn to respect your parents, you know, no matter how hard she is on me. She was always there for me to make sure that I'm okay in a very practical way, not like emotional way, but very practical. You boleh tinggal dekat sini, you pergi sekolah lagi, you make sure you grow up to be a good person, etc., etc. So what happened in the end with your mom? Like, what happened? Like, was it one day?
I tak tahu you dulu. What happened?
So one day my mom just couldn't walk. That was when it started, and then I think she called a friend or I called a friend and I said, the neighbor kot, I tak ingat sangat lah. And then the neighbor said, we need to bring your mom to a hospital. And then I was like, okay, sebab I macam tak faham sangat, I'm only 13, I don't get it. Like, so I was like, okay, let's go to the hospital. And it was so scary sebab kena bawa naik ambulance. My mom tak boleh duduk straight, whatever. So ambulance tu datang, pergi hospital, and then like, I think she was injected with morphine because everything had spread to her tulang, had spread to her entahlah liver, apa semua. And I ingat lagi I masuk dalam hospital tu, pergi dekat ICU dengan everything, like it's, you tahu tak, macam drama. And I remember thinking, oh my god, what the hell is going on? Why is it so painful? And then she was okay. Sebab dia dah kena inject dengan morphine everything. So I was like, oh okay, she's fine. And then one day I pergi jumpa dia, hari-hari I pergi jumpa dia. My grandmother yang stay with her every night to make sure that she's okay. Tapi I kena balik sebab I kena pergi sekolah. So after school, I will go straight to the hospital to go and see my mom. And then one day, I went to the room where she was at, and dia tak ada dekat atas hospital bed tu. So, I masuk sorang-sorang because my uncle tengah parking the car ke whatever. So, I masuk sorang-sorang and I was like, did it happen? Did she die? Like, and then I ni kan macam pemalu sikit. So, I jalan je dekat tempat tu, I tengok semua orang macam, is that my mom? Is that my mom? Is that my mom? And then finally some nurse came and said to me, you looking for your mom? She's at the back. So at the back tu is the tempat ICU yang macam case yang parah. And this the first time yang I tak tahu macam mana nak cakap. Dia punya, till this day sometimes I get dreams about this. I don't dream about my mom in a happy way. I always dream yang macam like I kena lalukan benda tu again.
That moment.
So kat belakang tu you boleh nampak yang there's a tube in the mouth, there's a this, there's a that, there's a breathing machine.
You saw her?
Yeah, I went to saw and sit with my mom lah. So that happened for like, I don't know, a week in ICU dengan kat tepi kiri kanan dia ada orang yang sakit juga yang lagi teruk. Untuk budak kecil tu memang is a very difficult thing for you to see. And aku tahu macam mana nak cakap ni. I remember thinking to myself, can you please just go? And this is something that I feel like I regret. Not I regret, tapi I rasa macam what sort of child are you? Tapi in my head I was like, please just mati now because I really cannot. I feel like you're in so much pain. Please go. I tak tahu kalau orang faham ke tak perasaan tu.
Faham. Because we feel that our mom tengah sakit gila. Macam kesiannya, dah lah kan. Jangan bagi dia rasa sakit lagi. Kan?
Yeah. Tapi I rasa very, macam mana nak cakap, I rasa very bad for thinking that, you know, like I always think like, am I a horrible person? Because sometimes I nak tengok my mom. Because I macam, I tak boleh tahan tengok dia macam sakit dengan tak boleh nafas, ada mesin untuk tolong dia nafas. Tu macam, like please, why are you doing this? And you know, like it is very painful for you to watch. And I think my grandmother said to me, my grandma ni very wise and very old, right? And so she said, you need to say whatever it is that you want to say to your mom before she goes. Because my grandmother quite practical. Actually, everybody in the family is quite like, here is what it is, and you just feel dia tak ada nak face it. Tak ada. So I pun macam, it's okay lah, no need lah, I don't need to say anything. Tapi I cakap dengan my mom, I said like, I'm really sorry for everything that I have done to you. I hope, oh my God, I hope that you are going to be okay, and you know, I hope that I will make you proud. Of
course, Natalie.
Because I've never cried in public.
Of course.
And then I said like goodbye, like, you know, like, because I feel like I was such a horrible child. In, you know, like I need, memang I tak kisah, I pernah baling walk dekat my mom, I pernah tutup, like lock the gate because they suruh I jangan keluar, dia keluar, I lock the gate. I macam ni, macam rascal. I was like a horrible child. And I think you know, it all comes back to you, and in the space of like 6 months, you learn how to grow up like fast. Because you know that, you know, like this is the only person who's going to care for you. And you know that you need to do something right. It's like something in your brain clicks. So anyways, sorry. So I cakap dengan my mom, and I pegang tangan dia, tangan dia dah sejuk gila dengan lifeless, like macam, you know, like I tak tahu macam mana nak cakap. Normally my mom's hand is very panas.
Nazak already, is it?
Like going to pass away lah, I guess. So anyways, I went home, and then the next day after school or something like that, my uncle sends me back to the hospital. And then I find out that the hospital went through a blackout or like something dengan generator ke whatever ke, I tak tahu lah, I'm not sure. Tapi nenek I dekat dengan my mom. So I naik atas to the floor, and then my grandmother, muka dia macam, she's like, I have something to say to you. And then so I macam, I dah ready dah. So I was like, okay. And then she said, your mom just passed away. So I was like, okay. I tak pergi tengok pun. I jalan and went out of the ward, and I duduk je sorang-sorang. Because I tak tahu macam mana nak deal. And I was like, I'm so relieved that you're gone. I'm also so lost that you're gone. So I didn't cry. It just didn't happen. Sebab I tak rasa macam boleh nangis. Tapi I remember I cannot sleep for 1 whole week ke something like that. Sampailah, actually not 1 week lah. I think lama jugalah I tak boleh tidur. Tapi when they had the funeral for my mom, my mom is a teacher. So everybody from school, they all came to the funeral. All my friends came. I tak sangka pun. And then my uncle said to me, you need to go and say thank you to everyone. at the funeral lah, who came and who did whatever. So I naik atas lah stage tu, I kena cakap dekat mic tu. So I was like, I'd like to thank I tak habis pun sentence, I dah menangis like, stop crying. I think it hit me then that it was real and my mom's no longer.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very, very difficult time of my life. Okay, your turn.
Oh my god. Okay, I pula. Okay, so after a few years, tiba-tiba one time tu dia macam berubah. Cara makan dia semua, dia tak pantang dah semua my mom. So dia makan semua benda. We're like, adik-beradik, we're all like, Ma, why you're not supposed to eat that, why you eating it kan? And she was like, tak apalah, mama teringin. And my dad usually would be like, akan, marah lah kalau dia makan benda yang dia tak boleh makan. So my dad was just senyap je. We're like, Pa, tengoklah betul-betul, tak apalah, bagilah ayah mama makan. And then a few weeks after that, dia pergi, about that lah, I tak ingat sangat, tapi after that, dia pergi haji. My mom and dad pergi haji. So yeah, masa tu dia dah dekat atas wheelchair dah. She doesn't look weak yet. She looks okay lagi masa.
Dia dah okay ke? Dia dah macam on the way okay?
Dia tak okay. Dia macam sakit, tapi macam maybe masa dia kata dia penat, so dia tak nak berdiri lama. Sebab biasalah kalau pergi haji kan ramai orang, so dia nak duduk. So dia duduk di atas wheelchair. So kita macam tak fikir apa pun. We all tak fikir apa-apa pun. We all like macam okay, mama lagi haji, mama penat. Duduk atas wheelchair macam okay. And then kat sana semua, and then tiba-tiba papa dengan mama cakap okay, alhamdulillah mama punya haji dah selesai lebih awal daripada sepatutnya mama selesai haji like around like another 2 weeks itu, tapi mama selesai within this amount of time. And then okay, mama dah boleh balik, lepas tu because mak nak jumpa anak-anak lah, nak jumpa kita orang. So masa I tak fikir apalah, okay mama nak balik, okay good, mama nak balik. Bila sampai airport je, I tengok my mom macam so different. She was like all cengkung, macam sangat kurus, tak ada she don't, memang dia tak ada selera makan lah, memang tak ada selera makan. Dan kat sana memang I don't know what happened there, but memang dia balik sangat-sangat kurus dan lain dan sangat tak bermaya. So masa kat rumah dia terus macam kena support system, dah kena ada gas apa semua dah because she can't breathe. Okay, I think dah ada complication with her lungs masa tu. And then after 3 days, dia kena masuk hospital.
Oh no.
And then I ingat lagi before dia masuk hospital tu, I was getting ready to go to college masa tu. And then I macam masuk bilik kan. Bilik dia, so every morning I akan masuk bilik dia macam nak check up, nak cakap hi kat mama ke, nak bye-bye dan apa semua kan, get ready semua. Dia perhati je I masa tu tau. Dia tengok I kan, dia atas katil kan, dia macam tengok I. Dia cakap, oh mama dah doa dah depan Kaabah. Awak nanti kahwin dengan ustaz.
Awak kahwin dengan ustaz?
Ustaz. Lepas tu I masa memang tengah couple dengan Shazril tau, dengan lelaki aku sekarang lah. Lepas tu I cakap dengan my mom, nanti Shazril jadi ustaz lah ma. Padahal macam she never jumpa Shazril pun. Shazril macam I never macam tunjuk my boyfriend ke apa semua, tapi I saja macam sebut-sebut nama je, which dia menyampah. Every time kalau I sebut nama lelaki, dia akan menyampah. So I cakap lah, Shazril nanti jadi ustaz. Macam tu. Gelak-gelak lah. Lepas tu dia macam macam tu lah kan. Lepas tu I think that's like the conversation yang paling I ingat last kali dengan dia. Then after that, tiba-tiba macam she have complication, tak boleh breathe. So ada ambulance datang. So kena cepat ke hospital. I don't know why. I think complication ke dengan, I think dia punya heart complication, something like that.
Okay.
It stop ke apa, I don't know, I'm not sure, I forgot. Lepas tu I ingat lagi my sister kat belakang. I duduk dengan my sister dekat kereta kat belakang, ambulance kat depan. My sister cocok ikut babe all the way pergi HKL masa tu. So alhamdulillah sampai je they dapat her balik. Retrieve her balik is it? Dapat retrieve apa?
Retrieve.
Jadi kelakar pula.
And then?
Okay, anyway, dapat revive balik. Okay, and then dia masuk ni Azan. Okay, dapat masuk. Dia duduk hospital lah. So by that time, I macam tak tahu lagi what's the condition, because I still tak macam every time my mom masuk hospital mesti akan keluar balik. Itu je dalam my thought. And then one day tu macam my dad kumpul adik-beradik semua and dekat luar my mum punya bilik. And that's the time when my dad first time cried, and that's the first time I ever saw my dad cry. The first time in my life. Janganlah nangis, aku okay ni. First time in my life lah. Dia macam Papa just nak beritahu that you might lose your mom. Entah. You might lose your mom. Lepas tu macam Pa, jangan cakap macam tu. So, macam tu lah. He just said that sentence. And then he just said macam be prepared. Papa nak korang semua solat, doakan mama, blah 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 blah. And he cried. And I'm like, it must be real. Kan? Macam
Kalau dia cry must be real lah.
okay. So, masa tu I tak macam rasa macam serius sangat pun. I don't know why. Aku rasa macam mama ada. Kenapa mama tak ada pula? Mama okay ni kan. And then kita orang take turns tau jaga my mum kat hospital. So the one night ni I jaga my mum. I don't know that's nazak. I don't know what is nazak. I don't know what's the sign of nazak. People said that kalau nazak ada sign. Dia punya lidah pendek. Mata dia macam ada selaput. I don't know that. Because if I know, I'll be really, really sad lah kan. So, ada abang sit down. So, apa ni? So, malam tu, I ingat lagi I nak bagi I nak suap dia minum. Macam, Mama makan lah. Because dia kena makan benda yang macam berair je kan. Dia tak boleh makan benda yang solid. So, Mama macam, dia senyap tau. Dia cakap, dia tak boleh cakap tau. Sebab lidah dah pendek kan. Lepas tu, I don't know that. I don't know. I ingat macam dia tengah macam nak tidur ke apa semua kan.
Cakap je. Okay.
Lepas tu, I masukkan juga makanan. Dia cakap, janganlah Ira. Dia jerit kat I. Macam for me that was the last time dia marah aku lah. sebab masa tu aku terus gelak tu. Macam mama gelak-gelak, faham tak? Sebab aku macam gelak lah. Macam that's how I dengan my mum punya relationship. Kita orang suka gelak semua benda. Aku tak tahu lah. Tapi macam masa dia marah. Dia macam, Mak Ira stop it just like that lah kan. Dah, be quiet. Lepas tu, okay, dah be quiet, duduk diam. And then the next day, I balik rumah because pagi-pagi I kena mandi nak pergi kelas ke apa semua, I forgot. And then terus my sister semua, kami semua dah pergi hospital. And then my sister called me, Ira datang hospital sekarang.
Oh no.
Ira datang hospital sekarang. Lepas tu kenapa? Oh ramai orang kat hospital dah tengah baca Yasin semua ni. So I went to the hospital and I saw my adik-beradik semua dekat keliling my mum. Brother all crying already. And aku blur. Aku macam, aku terus pergi and join them lah. Tapi aku tak nangis lah. Aku macam kau aku tak nangis. Aku tak ada feeling, aku nak nangis tau. Aku cakap kenapa aku tak nangis ni? Faham tak? Tapi macam, tapi tak nangis. Aku macam, aku hug semua and then tiba-tiba macam, and then everyone was around, adik-adik semua around. Everyone ajak mengucap semua, terima syahidah semua. And then she passed away. Yeah, then she passed away. So we're like, and aku tak nangis langsung. Aku tak nangis. Aku ingat lagi, aku ramai gila orang kat hospital masa tu. My mom's friends, my family, my friends, my brother's friends, my sister's friends, semua ramai gila. Tapi aku tak nangis. Aku just duduk kat luar hall tu sorang-sorang. Aku just senyum-senyum, orang datang macam welcome orang datang. Psycho
sama. Kenapa kita dua sama?
Okay. Lepas tu okay, balik rumah aku masa nak apa ni I pergi mandikan jenazah, I siap gelak-gelak lagi weh. I macam masa I gelak-gelak tu macam sebab main-main, faham tak? Macam nak mandikan mak ni, macam mama kalau tahu Ira mandikan ni mesti dia marah ni. Macam tu lah, borak-borak dengan my sister. Faham tak? Macam nak rasa happy. I tahu lah apa, I just nak buat lawak. Which is
I
patutnya
rasa
tak kena pun.
benda tu macam coping mechanism lah. You cuba nak lighten the situation untuk buatkan
Yes.
benda tu menjadi okay.
Yes.
Sebenarnya tak.
Yeah.
Sebenarnya you tengah
Yeah.
pening and kebas inside, correct?
Yeah. So, okay, on the way pergi hospital, on the way pergi apa ni, kubur, ramai gila. Masa malam nak isyak, I tengok langit tu macam cerah gila with stars and moon besar gila, macam dekat gila. Macam, dan I tengok macam nak sampai kubur tu, banyak gila kereta tau. I macam, ramai orang meninggal ke malam ni kan? Rupanya semua tu datang untuk my mom, babe. Ramai gila. I macam, I masa boleh nak nangis lah kalau aku nangis, tapi aku tak nangis juga. Aku macam, wow, kagum lah kan. Macam ramai betul kawan-kawan aku, families yang memang datang untuk my mom kan. Macam nak visit her for the last time kan. And then everyone duduk kat tepi kubur. Masa tu baca doa. And then once they put her inside kubur dalam yang lahat tu, and then timbul dia balik dengan tanah. That's when I cried.
Because you
That's when I
realize
cried.
the reality here.
That's when I realize I tak nampak dia dah. I tak nampak dia dah. She's not in front of me dah. Macam I cried sampai orang tak boleh macam Ira okey ke tak ni, macam tu kat kubur. Macam cried gila-gila lah.
Tapi dia punya perasaan dia masa tengah nangis tu memang you tak boleh stop nangis. Aku tahu macam dia macam pent up nangis and you nangis all at one shot, aku tak tahulah. Tapi I faham perasaan dia. Kesian dia.
So yeah, I mean like okay, dalam point your mom tak ada kan, your whole life, nanti lagi-lagi daripada you kecil sampai lah sekarang, mesti you ada sampai that one lowest point in your life yang you rasa macam mom I need you. Gila tu.
Dia tak ada one lowest point. Dia sebenarnya banyak point dalam my life yang I always need my mom. You know like, walaupun I feel when I was younger she is not the perfect mom. Dia bukan mom yang macam glamorous. Dia bukan mom yang you know like really cool. Dia bukan mom yang allow you to go out. Dia macam mom yang macam annoying sangat. Like you cannot go out, you must study. Annoying. Tapi sekarang I rasa macam benda-benda yang orang valuekan is actually what I got when I was young. You know, home cooked meal. Kalau you sedia ada orang nak peluk. You know, kalau you rasa macam your life is very difficult, hi! Muka dia baru bangun, la. Tapi I rasa it's many times in your life. It's not just one time. It's like every time, you know, like something goes wrong. Even now during coronavirus, my business is not going well. Aku macam, Ma, what do I do? You know, like I don't know. I still need guidance, but it's up to you to fend for yourself and to figure out how to do it. And if it was like, if my mom was here, what would she do? So yeah, it's not one point. Banyak kali jugalah I boleh macam terbayang my mom menangis sebab tak dapat ni ke, tak dapat tu ke, macam I nak peluk ke. Simple lah, paling simple lah I nak peluk. I nak peluk dia macam, and then dia cakap dengan I, it's okay, don't worry.
It'll be okay. Yeah.
You know, it's that simple thing yang you tak dapat and you will never dapat again. So kalau you ada any moms, if you're watching, make sure you peluk your mom kuat-kuat. So you tak tahu macam rasa dia kalau you tak ada your mom. Very pain. You?
Yeah, betul. I ingat one time tu, masa time belajar kat UiTM, my friend pulaukan I. Sedih gila My house, my roommate pulaukan I. And then I cried like hell macam I masih tengah lipat baju. Kami lipat baju kan masa dekat Shah Alam kan. I tak boleh balik KL kat rumah my dad macam. I lipat baju sebab esok ada kelas tak balik KL lah kan. And then my friends semua kat dalam lah. Diorang semua dah tidur. Yang roommate tu lah macam whatever lah. Diorang tak kisah pasal aku pun. Lepas tu I kat luar aku macam kenapa diorang buat macam ni. Aku nangis. Aku macam masa tu I ingat lagi that was the time paling I nakkan dia macam kenapa kau yang dah buat macam ni? Kenapa ma? Nangis. Lepas tu, benda tu apa? Okay dah, benda okay, aku okay. Sekejap lagi, sedih balik. Sedih balik kenapa? Sebab masa pantang Saif.
Lepas tu, susah.
Macam sedih, kenapa tak ada mak sendiri jaga kita weh.
Okay. You rasa tak macam your first child, I don't have a child, but I assume that with relationship with your mom, with your first child, you mesti nak your mom ada dekat sini untuk jumpa grandchild.
I nak macam aku nak marah macam tak nak lah makan benda tu faham tak? Macam bukannya aku cakap mak mentua aku my mother-in-law is perfect. It's perfect, macam she's so baik. It's perfect lah. Tapi macam I don't know, masa tu macam nak mak aku sangat.
Janganlah nangis kawan. Alah, give a hug. Yeah, I knew. Wow, this is a difficult topic.
So yeah. Macam aku just nak macam biasa kalau mother-in-law kena macam control lah sikit. Macam, okay ma, makan.
Yeah.
Whatever kan. Tapi kalau mak sendiri kan kita boleh macam, boleh tak ma? Faham tak?
Yeah.
Faham tak? So yeah. Tu je. Besides masa nak give birth tu macam teringat mak kau, semua benda lah. Benda macam tu akan teringat semua benda lah. Tapi masa nak kahwin. So yeah.
Itu mesti susah. Tak tahulah macam mana nak buat nanti. Okay, question.
Okay, question, go.
Okay, throughout all of this, you lost your mom when you were 23. Apa yang you rasa is the, nak cakap benefit pun bukan benefit. What do you think is like the advantage of going through this when you were a little bit younger to now? I'm sure that there's a whole lot of bad stuff, but there must be a benefit inside all of this. Did you learn anything? Are you a better person?
The benefit is that, memang kita pandai jaga diri. I perasan that kita orang memang dibesarkan kat KL. Okay, kalau nak bandingkan dengan other people, orang selalu cakap budak KL lah ni, yang tuk semua budak KL kan. Tapi alhamdulillah, apa yang orang lain pun nampak, apa yang I rasa kat diri sendiri juga, I pandai jaga diri. My adik-beradik all pandai jaga diri. Alhamdulillah, we're not tak pernah masuk jail ke, I don't know, alhamdulillah, you know what I mean. So cara our parents brought us up, betul tak? So yeah, she did something right all along lah selama ni. Macam memang nampak kita orang memang tak ada problematic ke apa semua. Kita orang in the good side lah, in the good side. Alhamdulillah, tu yang aku nampak lah. Aku pandai bawa diri, aku belajar untuk jadi okay, aku belajar untuk tidak terlalu emosi. Walaupun bila ada suami aku emosi juga, tapi semuanya aku rant kat dia je. Nasib baik I am so thankful that I have a husband yang sangat-sangat manjakan anak juga, macam my dad manjakan my mom. You know what I mean?
He's a good guy. Alah, Arif.
Yeah. So I selalu cakap kat Sajril, awak jangan buat hal dengan saya. Kalau buat hal dengan saya, nanti saya suruh mak saya datang jadi hantu, kacau awak macam tu. Macam which is like ridiculous, but he'll be like, ya jangan nak macam tu. It's like benda yang macam kelakar gila. Tapi macam yeah, alhamdulillah. I am so thankful for Shazril, and I'm so thankful that my dad is Natalie. But yeah, I'm so thankful that my dad is around, that I can still manja with her.
Good.
I love you, Natalie.
Alah, Ira.
Okay, Nat, what about you? Aku tahu kau adalah orang yang sangat kuat. Kau daripada kecil, belasan tahun membesar dengan nenek kau. Sampai sekarang, Natalie, kau adalah orang yang paling independen dalam dunia yang aku kenal, yang paling hebat, aku rasa.
Thank you.
Aku rasa kau hebat gila, serius. Kau ada bisnes sendiri, kau duduk rumah sendiri, kau ada macam-macam, kau nak beli apa-apa, kau ada duit sendiri nak beli. Kau tak nak menyusahkan orang langsung, faham tak? So
Baiknya.
macam serious, deadly. I always talk about this to Shazri and I'm like, I'm so proud of you. I don't know why. Macam, macam mana kau buat benda tu? Kalau orang lain aku dah pergi dalong dah, faham tak?
You tahu tak mana I belajar benda ni? I
Ni.
belajar benda ni actually from my mom. My mom ni is lahir into a family yang bukannya susah, bukannya kaya sangat. My grandfather worked in the government, I think lah, I'm not too sure. And my grandmother is the headmistress. So she's like a very like garang headmistress. My mom and her brothers and sisters were born into a very like middle class family. Bukannya susah untuk makan, nothing semua. And then my mom, she worked and made her money, etc., etc. She went to Germany to be with my father, had me, was there for 10 years. And all that money is gone because of my father. So all the money that they save and whatever semua is like her life savings was taken by somebody else. Money for my education, etc., etc. My father yang
Oh my God.
be able to live for yourself. Like you jangan harapkan orang lain untuk make your happiness. Because like dia banyak buat tu, she's very old school. Like the man takes care of you. The man's always gonna be there. Tapi dengan dia punya luck, dengan dia punya husband semua macam not that great. So dia selalu cakap dengan like, you must make sure that you do something in your life to make sure that you're always okay. And she also taught me how to be very strong. Sebenarnya I ni very emotional. Kalau you kenal I, you tahu yang I ni emotional,
Yeah.
annoying, like very a lot of things.
Yeah.
Tapi depan semua orang, I'm very strong because that is what I've been taught. You should never show that you are a weakling. You should always show that I'm okay. I can do this. If my mom can do it, so can I. So the benefit of my mom passing away and me having to realize at like 13 years old, 14 years old that I had to do everything by myself. Of course my grandmother helped and whatever else. Tapi kebanyakan you kena buat sendiri. Macam mana nak pergi immigration, nak bawa stamp. I pergi dengan my grandma belajar macam mana nak buat. So banyak benda yang macam I belajar, like how to do this, how to do. So I learn a lot from doing this, and I feel like I'm a better person because I'm learning how to do everything. I don't depend on anybody to do anything that can be done. So that's a good lesson. My mom taught me a lot of things. She taught me how to be strong, and I think also because she was strong also lah. So yeah, speak.
Aku rasa macam dalam situation kita tak ada choice lain to be strong. Kita tak ada choice. We just have to do it. We just have to face it. We just have to live with it. Kan?
Tapi you tengok some people, kalau benda-benda ni jadi dekat dia, bukan I cakap some people, bukan everybody. Most people, they will learn how to live with it. But some people really, they let this bring them down.
Yeah.
With everything that happens in your life, like, it's happened. Let's try to overcome it. I mean, it's easier said than done. But don't let this bring you down. It can only make you stronger. So if you're listening and this is something that you're going through and it's making you feel down, don't worry. You have me and Ira who have survived everything and done it, and we're okay. So you can do this too. Jadi motivational talk lah.
So I think that's it lah sebenarnya, kisah hidup kita without you kalau Natalie, both parents dia sebenarnya tak ada dah. Your dad, you just found out your dad pun baru, not baru kan.
You baru story altogether. Kita cerita pasal my dad.
Tu cerita tu lain lah, tapi tu cerita lain lah Tapi but Natalie seorang-seorang. Alhamdulillah ada kawan-kawan, ada nenek lagi. Betul tak?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. So whatever situation yang kita berada sekarang ini, with or without parents dan sebagainya, guys, just be grateful. Tu lah, be grateful that we are still alive, that we can still pray for our loved ones kan. And if kalau kita ada parents lagi, please lah jangan Please lah. I selalu kalau my friend cakap, uish, menyampah mak aku, menyampah bapak aku. Weh, I pantang weh. I orang pantang. I akan macam, I akan emo lah. I akan macam, tolong lah jangan. Tolong lah appreciate mak bapak kau masa diorang ada lagi. Tolong lah. Tolong. Kau tak tahu.
I tak boleh handle kalau you kurang ajar dengan your mama dan
Tak boleh.
I tak tahu macam mana nak cakap dengan you. I macam hello, siapa tak ada tau. Boleh tak you baik sikit? I see so many people kalau you keluar pun dia macam sangat kurang ajar dengan mak dia. And I rasa macam, hey, this is the person that give you life. This is the person that you know, like walaupun dia annoying ke apa ke, you baik-baik je lah. There's no need to be horrible, you know.
Okay. So last but not least, Natalie, if aku banyak tengok cerita Korea aku rasa. If mak kau tiba-tiba ada muncul depan kau kan, kau nak cakap apa kat dia? Besides kau bagi dia very long hug, kau nak cakap apa kat mak?
I tak boleh cakap pun. I rasa I nangis sampai macam cakap pun macam tapi okey lah, okey. Kalau dia ada kat depan I nak cakap dengan dia thank you for, you know, teaching me the things that I need to learn, and sorry because I never understood what it was, because masa my mom passed away I'm only 13. I tak faham all the things in life. So yeah, a lot of the things I macam nak balik I kena remember, and then I'm like, okay, this is how you do this.
Banyak
Banyak.
List down.
List down. So mungkin I cakap dengan dia, thank you for teaching me how to do things, whether or not in a proper way. Sorry for not being the perfect daughter, but I also hope that you are, you know, like proud of me and proud of what I've done, and maybe you continue to be proud of me, and you know, I don't know, just make sure everybody in my life is okay. I always say a prayer from my mom and ask her to make sure everybody that I know and I kenal is okay. Because I feel like dia macam guardian angel, you know, like they make sure I'm okay.
Yeah, true.
Kau jangan nangis.
Aku cuba tak nangis. Tapi memang of course cerita aku panjang juga kan. Tapi long story short, apa yang aku paling nak sangat dia tahu adalah aku nak cakap kat dia, Ma, hi, how are you, kan. Then I'm gonna tunjuk anak-anak dia, nak tunjuk my husband, this is Tazril yang mama tak suka dulu tu.
No.
Kan, bukan tak suka apa, macam tak pernah macam nak jumpa any my boyfriend, because you'll be like, no boyfriend until you 20 apa tak, I don't know lah, nanti you dah ada kerja something like that lah. So never met Tazril. So this is the husband and these are all my kids. Tu je lah, I just nak tunjuk my anak-anak kot. And I just nak beritahu dia yang
I rasa kalau your mom tengok you, kalau dia boleh jumpa you, kalau dia boleh duduk lah kat kursi dekat belakang tu, I rasa dia sungguh bangga dengan you. You have 3 kids who are so, how do I say, they're so well behaved, you have raised them well. You know, like I tengok saya daripada dia pergi sampai sekarang pun, you know, walaupun perangai you memang macam macam tu, tapi you know, I always see that your kids are so good, you know. And also I see that you have a very loving husband. Like I tengok Ariel sayang you tu, dia willing lah buat apa yang you nak buat. I tahu this because when we do Kisah Nat Ira, you nak buat semua benda, I akan cakap no. And I tengok Ariel buat menu lah, kiri ke kanan lah, buat you punya TikTok lah, buat you punya live video lah. I rasa your mom is so bangga with you and your life and what you have made it and how nice your family is. So don't worry, bukannya your mom tak tengok, orang lain pun tengok juga. So I think, you know, I think you have something to be very proud of. You know, you're very good at doing this. Good job.
Good job to you, Natalie. And I guess aku rasa it's enough kot. Aku rasa aku dah migraine dan nangis ni. Puasa sama So I hope you guys yang tengok live session Ira dan Natalie pun dapatlah sikit sebanyak, you know, pengajaran tentang how to values your parents, okay, if they're still alive, okay, ataupun ketika mereka dah tak ada dalam dunia ni, janganlah kita berhenti mendoakan mereka, especially kalau untuk orang Muslim dalam bulan Ramadan ni. They are out there, sebab bulan Ramadan lah time diorang boleh visit their family dan sebagainya. So, masa ni lah kita kena panjatkan lebih banyak doa untuk mereka yang sudah tiada.
Amin.
Jadi, you Natalie, last word.
Yeah, exactly what you said lah. I mean, doa tu you buat okay, tapi you janganlah just go out want something to happen, you memang your parents or whoever that is not here anymore, you sayang them enough in your mind always, sometimes I feel like, my mom is my guardian angel. Kadang-kadang I tak ada duit, ada je duit tu. I always feel like dia ada something yang making sure that I'm okay. So, ada orang cakap I tak suka nangis, jahat.
Dia tengah tahan emotion dia tu, dia pandai.
I can
yeah, he is very strong. That's all sebenarnya.
That's all. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little conversation. Ira, we are doing okay.
We're okay. Kita jaga kita.
Kita jaga kita. Bye kawan.
Bye kawan. Love you.
Bye bye.